good win. I thought our guys defensively was really good today. This is our third game we've had now, a team under 40% shooting. We had that stretch when we didn't have our backcourt and we were ill and hurt and all those things where kind of our defense got out of whack. But our defense is really starting to play well. If you really look at the last 3 games, and to hold this team to 30% shooting with the guards they've got was just outstanding defense. It's just great having him back. You know, he's a good player. You know, you don't recruit those kind of guys that often. He's just a special player, and so he was a big part of what we do. And not having him, and not only not having him, but not having Isaiah Williams for a stretch also. You know, so you know, I don't care what team you are, in college, high school, professional. You take your starting backcourt and you don't have it. It's tough. And so we're starting to get that. More importantly, they're practicing together. This week was the first time we've got to practice with our entire unit since really December the 18th. So, you know, again, we're getting better. We're getting better at the right time.
What was the biggest reason behind the 32% shooting in the first half?
I thought, honestly, we said at halftime there were 6 shots that were just down and in. Man, we felt like it was just, they just popped out. They were great shots. They just popped out in the second half. We took the exact same shots and we made them. You know, and so, you know, sometimes it's just about whether you make them or not. But what I was impressed with, as I told the guys, is that I thought our defense kind of kept us there. And as long as, you know, we'll miss shots at times, but, you know, over a period of game, we're going to make some. And so just keep your defense there. But I thought Jeremy's 3 at the half was big. There's a difference between being up 8 and being up 11. And we knew we had the ball coming back, and then we ran a play and hit a 3. So now it's a 14-point lead just like that. And so kind of breaks your back a little bit. So that was a huge 3. Great pass. I thought Jeff Thomas was absolutely terrific tonight. His stat line was crazy for a guy coming off the bench. You know, 9 rebounds, 13 points, 6 assists. He's the guy that we've been waiting to get. Everybody right now I think is playing their best basketball. We've been waiting for Jeff. Once Jeff gets here, whew, man, it's going to be really, really fun what we get done.
So Jeff isn't here yet.
Well, he's pretty close. He gave me 13 and 9. You're pretty close. I mean, I thought he was, but more importantly, I thought he was good defensively. 9 might be a career high rebounding for Jeff also, and so we thought Malik was tired early, and so that's why we started Jeff in the second half, and we just thought he was absolutely terrific today. Again, I think it starts with Jeff, but then if you look at what Isaiah Dennis is playing like a senior, man. He's playing like a senior and wants to go back to the NCAA tournament. And so, I mean, he's finishing at the rim. I thought he was good. I thought Devin Mitchell came in and did a really nice job defensively. He's got to stop some of the fouling that he does. Same with Austin. I thought everyone that came off the bench was good. I even gave a game ball to Carter today.
So with the team coming back healthy, Brian, I talked to you last week
Yeah.
about the team, and you just trying to get your guards back.
Yeah.
Now you guys are starting to get back in the flow. You get 3 conference runs in a row. So how do you explain that?
Well, we're just getting our rhythm. You know, we thought we felt really good after the Middle Tennessee game, and then we never saw that team again until last weekend, and so we had to kind of make do. But what happened with that is that during that stretch when we had to struggle and the Georgia Southern and all that, some guys played that usually don't play, and so they got better. And so that's why you're seeing our bench play really well right now. And so I think I made that statement, you know, when we were battling injuries. I said, you better beat us now because when we get healthy, we're going to be pretty good. And so we're getting there. And the scary part about it is that we're not playing our best basketball quite yet.
Here on the bench in the second half, talk about ball movement consistently. Yeah. Did you see improvement from the first half to the second half? Where is your team as far as passing the ball and finding those open shots overall?
Yeah, I mean, you start to look. I mean, look, 19 assists and 10 turnovers. Our turnovers are down. I think this is now the 5th straight game that we've had 11 or more turnovers. We try to keep it about 12 or under, and when we do that, we usually win games. So our turnovers are now down. That's because we got our starting backcourt. Our assist is there. I mean, DeMarcus Simons gets to that paint whenever he wants to. And so now he forces you to help, and now he's got shooters around him, and he's kicking out to those shooters. And so that's what we were missing. We didn't have anybody that can do that before, and that's a big part of what we do.
You said the team isn't playing its best basketball yet. What is it going to take for you guys to actually reach that?
Well, I think it's going to, again, this is only the 3rd game that we've played since we played that middle game. And so the more this group plays together, especially that starting unit, guys are accepting their roles. You get about 8 or 9 games underneath your belt, then all of a sudden you start to peak. You know, and we're climbing that mountain, but we haven't peaked yet. And so it's just because, again, we just haven't had the bodies.
You guys talk about the rebounding. I know they have 15 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Something that we're still working on.
Yeah, I was disappointed by that. We've been a really good rebounding team, and I thought I just if you look at Malik only had 2. I thought our guards for the most part did a poor job of rebounding. I thought there was too many long rebounds, and we talked about that. Our guards got to do a much better job of rebounding. But again, now you get into the coaching, you got to figure out something. We just beat a good team by 20 at home. So if I get rebounding and do that, I'll take that every night. I just came in and said, guys, I love you. It's okay what you're doing. I talk real nice to them. I didn't say any bad words, and I just, told them I love you and I hope things work out for you. And no, there was some things that were said in there because I thought we got careless. Our big word, as I talked to you guys all year, is about finishing plays, finishing games, finishing the season. We didn't finish last year, and so last year we had big leads and gave it up, and so we weren't going to let that happen. And this group is doing a great job of doing that and finishing.